Hello everyone, it's Melissa and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello and welcome. Are you ready to create a bracelet two ways? We are using the same beads, but I will show you another technique on how to make the same style of bracelet just using soft flex wire. So I am using beads from an online bead shop called the Bead Butler. And I will leave a link down below in the description for the products I am using. I'm using these beautiful 17 millimeter chartreuse color butterflies, and they're double-sided, as well as 8 millimeter Austrian crystal in peridot, which is the August birthstone. I already added my beads to eye pins for the connection point, and I just made the little loop with a one-step looper in the 1.5 millimeter. That way my loops are completely consistent for my bracelet. So I'm just going to alternate between the Austrian crystal and these beautiful butterfly coins, and we are just going to attach them together using some jump rings. Before we start creating, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps my little channel grow. And don't forget to check out down below in the description for the products used in today's video, as well as a bracelet tutorial inspirational playlist. Let's start creating. So this is the first way just to create a bracelet. So we have a 5 millimeter jump ring. We're just going to twist it open. And then we're going to attach one of our little Austrian crystal, and you can just see the sparkle. We're going to give it a close, and you should hear your jump ring. It kind of makes a little click, and you'll know it's secure. And we're going to do a spacing of 3 jump rings. So we'll add on that second jump ring and just hear that little click. And then we're going to attach it to a butterfly. And the butterflies are double-sided. So this is kind of that normal, kind of like a charm bracelet look. And then from the jump rings, you can always add other beads or a little tassel. I did a tutorial on one of those designs, so I will leave a link down below for that. And I love when you add in Austrian crystal to your design. Nothing else sparkles like that. So if you're looking for a good selection of the crystal, be sure to check out the Bead Butler. They have so many wonderful colors and then shapes and styles. So we'll add on a butterfly. So we have all the beads added on, super sparkly, and you get that butterfly on each side. I know chartreuse is kind of that hard color to match. I've seen it on some websites listed as wasabi or olive. So comment down below what colors you think pair really well with chartreuse. So now we're just going to attach our clasp, and instead of doing the same little connection point of 3, we're just going to attach a jump ring. I am using a lobster claw. Depending on the clasp, like if it's a toggle, you'll just add one part of the toggle to each side. So we have our little jump ring and our clasp, and then close. And if you ever wanted to change this into an anklet for summer, you would just add a few more jump rings to the end, or maybe another little bead, and give it a close. So super elegant with the chain. You can also add 2 jump rings to connect them together. It'll give it like a little basic chainmail look, but super sparkly, and it's very lightweight because we do have the spacing from the jump rings. So that's one way to make this style of bracelet. The other way is with our soft flex wire, and I am using the beautiful fluorite color, and I will leave a link down below for all the different colors of soft flex. And we're essentially going to be making the same little connectors, just with beading them. So I have one started here. I'm sorry, it kind of blends in with my bead mat. And then I have all the little Austrian crystals already connected. And you can tell with that little gold, it just kind of acts as like a little spacer bead. But this can really add to your design. Softlex beading wire comes in so many different colors. So you're able to match your beads and it kind of just gives it a different texture. If metal is too heavy or if you are sensitive to metal, you can use stainless steel 2x2s to connect them and jump rings. Make it a hypoallergenic project. Kind of a tongue twister there to say. So we're going to make our little connectors and we're just going to need 2x2s. And we're still going to connect them with jump rings. It's kind of an optional step. You can connect them together. So just kind of a new little technique to create with. So I like to work on the spool. And you're going to need 2 2x2s per little component. So we're going to add on our 2x2. We're just going to pass back through. And this can take a little bit of practice. You want to make sure that your loops are fairly the same size. They don't have to be perfect. You just want them similar. We're going to take our pliers and just give it a little squish. This is going to flatten our 2x2 and keep our project secure. I'm going to rotate my pliers and squeeze again. This is going to round my 2x2 and make it look like a little bead. Just gives it a more professional finish. Now we have a little bit extra soft flex wire, so we're just going to take our trimmers, cut a good workable length for our bead. So we'll cut a good workable length for our bead. We're going to add on the next bead and our 2x2. Just going to slide it back through our 2x2. And we'll compare our loops. Take our pliers, squeeze, and rotate. And we have our extra soft flex wire. We're just going to trim that. You can always save your extra soft flex wire for a future project. So you have our little loops. A little bit more soft flex. We're going to add on our 2x2. Pass back through. Give it a squeeze and rotate. Trim off any extra soft flex. Get a good workable length. We'll add on our butterfly. Add on our last 2x2. Double check our little connection points, make any adjustments as needed, and give it a squeeze and rotate. You can also make these connectors for earrings. Sometimes if you want a larger earring, it's kind of heavy with the metal and the head pins. By using the soft flex wire, it just gives it a lightweight option. We're just going to connect a jump ring. And I'm just going to go ahead and add on my clasp. And see how the fluorite soft flex wire really matches the peridot Austrian crystal. And close. And then we'll just attach our Austrian crystal and close. So you can see our design. You have the beautiful soft flex. So we'll just keep adding on beads. So we added on all the jump rings. Super pretty. So you can tell it's just a little bit longer with the soft flex one. So you might just have to make some adjustments. You could do the same pattern, but maybe do a 4mm jump ring than the 1.5mm. That's why it's a little bit bigger in size. So you would just make a few adjustments. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this technique. Comment down below which design style you prefer, with the one-step looper and jump rings or with the soft flex connection point. And don't forget to check out down below for the products used in today's video, as well as more bracelet inspiration. Have an awesome day.